I'm Terry Combs, and my secret sauce today is for screen printers. Should I inventory or reclaim screens after a job is done? So, how's that a debate, right? But it is. Some screen printers hold on to every burned screen in anticipation of a reorder, so they don't have to coat and burn screens again. Other screen printers reclaim every job, reclaim meaning to clean and remove the emulsion, and use those screens for the next jobs on the production schedule. I was in a screen printing facility in Ohio several years ago and saw an entire warehouse wall from floor to ceiling with saved exposed screens from previous jobs. I imagine I could have pulled a screen from that wall that said Zeta Tau Alpha Spring Formal 2015. They're not buying any more shirts. You'd be surprised how many screen printers do hold on to screens just in case for a really long time. The opposite end of the spectrum is reclaiming every screen as soon as the job is done. This closes the door on accommodating a customer who needs a few more shirts. Much harder to bring yourself to reburn a screen for a handful of additional shirts than to set up a screen that's already burned. So, what difference does it make if I want to save every screen just in case? For a manual press, you've got $25 to $30 tied up in each of those screens. Keeping them on the shelf with a burned image ties up your inventory of screens. I recommend for a small or medium shop that you have a week's worth of screens on hand. In other words, I can burn every job I need to do this week and have enough screens in my inventory that I don't have to reclaim and recoat screens halfway through the work week. If I have too many screens sitting on the shelf with saved images, I have to invest in more and more screens to maintain my 1 week availability of screens. Here's how I personally determine to keep screens or reclaim. If I anticipate a reorder within 3 months, I will hold on to those exposed screens. Beyond that, I'm reclaiming those screens and putting them back into my available screen inventory. And remember, screens are consumable. Depending on your production rate, screens that are rotating through your production schedule regularly will generally need to be replaced within 6 to 12 months for optimal tension and production success. That's my secret sauce for today.